Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something really fun, and it actually might become a we. I was asked to have a look at a particular website, and actually, I didn't realize at this time, a really fun variant of chess. Yesterday I was streaming for a couple of hours. I played a qualifiers of Fog of War chess, which is one of the chess.com variants, but there are other variants of chess, like what we're going to play today, which is this, dice chess. It's actually really interesting as we go here. Dice chess. I got an email about this, and it's actually really fun. And I didn't link it to what I've seen, but I've seen clips of this. I think it was on TikTok, actually, of people playing dice chess. It looks a lot of fun. So this is the initial website that I've been greeted with, and we're going to explore it together. So there's the lobby, there's tournaments, there's a gift shop, there's their related streamers, there's news, which they'll link to. High rollers, super high roller tournaments, King's Cup, all sorts of different stuff that they've got there. The rules, we're going to start there. Dice chess, a unique and exciting game using a conventional chessboard, chess pieces, and a 3 dice. In this game, moves of the chess pieces do not depend entirely on the desire of the player, but rather on the pieces/numbers rolled on the dice. Dice chess originated in ancient India, where the game was called chaturanga. Main differences from chess: the goal is to capture the opponent's king, similar to some of the variants that you would have played before. Checkmate, stalemate, and check are not counted. The king can remain in check. Player makes 3 moves in one go, if possible. Dice determine which pieces the player must move. And then you've got the different sections: castling, pawn promotion, etc. Goal of the game. How to make moves. Each player has to make a move using only the pieces rolled on the dice. Each side of the dice means respectively. So 1 equals pawn, 2 equals knight, 3 for bishop, 4 for rook, 5 for queen, and 6 for the king. I think that makes sense so far. Maximum number of moves. Player must make a maximum number of moves at a time based on what it gets. So if you get pawn, bishop, king, you have to move the pawn, the bishop, and the king. I think that makes sense to all of us. Right, let's see if we can get into a game. Lobby. We're in as a guest, so let's create a game. Sign in. I've never played in before. Don't have account, register. We're going to register quickly. Username, same username as always. Email. Let me just, before you see my email and all my stuff, let me just pause this for a second and we'll do a quick little intro while I quickly register.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, that took far longer than I expected, just because of my email not working. Terms and conditions, acknowledgement, termination, you can all go through that as you wish. I'm just going to scroll to the bottom, where I assume there's an accept. Yeah, I have read and I agree. Welcome bonus, here are 50 coins. Don't know what the coins are for. Oh, bank, 20 coins. Interesting. Okay, so let's create a game. New game, and we're going to play classic bet. Oh, this is interesting. Bet. Let's say 1. Time. We want to keep this short. I don't want to bore you. So 3 minutes plus 3 seconds. Create game. And then let's see who we get. So we're there in the lobby, and someone's taken us up on the offer. Oh, we get white. So we roll. We can only use a pawn. So I'm going to push the d pawn forward 2 squares. What does my opponent do? Oh, and I can move the queen now, so queen here. They play bishop. Oh, they've got pawn and then bishop. So if they're wise, they'll probably move the d pawn and then attack my queen. They don't. Should have attacked my queen. I get 3 bishop moves. Oh, that's awesome. 1, 2, 3. No moves available for them, so my turn again. I get queen, knight, bishop, so I have to move. Okay, let's pull the bishop back. Let's pull the knight forward, and let's drop the queen back. So king, pawn, king and pawn. So pawn attacks my bishop, and now they've got to move the king. Let's see, what can we do here? If we get 2 knight moves, we win. King, pawn, rook. Okay, so we can play like rook here. we can push this. No, let's not push that pawn. Let's go here and play king e2. Knight, knight, queen. So they get 2 knight moves. This is actually very fascinating. I'm not gonna lie. Knight, knight. Okay, very good. If we get 2 knight moves, we win. We get a pawn, a queen, and a pawn. Okay. So we can make a queen move. I feel like we need to get our queen active. So I'm gonna go back here, which is probably not good. 2 pawn moves. Equal here, and just takes. Knight, rook, king is what they get. So what are they gonna do? So knight comes out, rook comes out, and king moves away. King moves over there. Alright, what do we get? Pawn, rook, queen. So pawn takes. I need a rook move. Do we sack the queen? Let's go for the queen sacrifice. No, let's not. Because they might cover it. And then rook. Let's just move the rook up here. Defends the knight. Queen move. Actually, I think queen sliding this way is not bad. They get knight and bishop. So the bishop moves, attacks my rook. Knight attacks my queen. Okay, what do we get? I have bishop, rook, rook. Oh my gosh. Rook and rook. We took the king and we win. Plus 0.91. Rematch offer. We're going to play the rematch. Definitely. White goes first. They get knight and rook. We roll. No moves available because we have 3 rooks. They get a pawn move and a king move. Bishop move and a king move. We're already in trouble here. Pawn move. Let's go here and 2 king moves. 1, 2. Triple king. Triple king move for them. You can make like a square, so 1, 2, 3, and end up back where you were. Which would be very fascinating. Yeah, exactly what I said. Okay, so here, and take the bishop, and move the king over here. Rook, rook. Oh my gosh, you can only do this and back, which is awesome. Okay, roll of the dice. King, queen, rook. Okay, queen comes up here. I'm gonna put my king here, and I've got no rook moves. King, knight, rook. So again, the only rook move is here. The knight move is more interesting, where it wants to go. He brings out that knight. He's got to make a rook move and a king move. He could bring his king here and then actually slide his rook. Exactly. If I get 2 queen moves, it's over. I get 2 knight moves. 1, 2, and we line the queen up over here. Rook, rook, bishop. It's not going to be able to use the 3rd. If I get a knight move, it's all over. No, I get bishop moves. I get 2 bishop moves and a queen move. Okay, I'm going to move my queen over here. I'm going to move the bishop over here, and then this bishop over here. King, queen, king. So the king has to move first, and then the queen can move. And now the queen can go there, which hangs it, basically. I get a knight move, we grab the queen, and 2 pawn moves. 1 and 2. Pawn, no queen, and king. We're quite fortunate. Oh, is en passant allowed? Do we have en passant? Okay, we have en passant. Bishop. Which bishop do I want to move? This bishop will go over here, and then rook. Can I castle? No, I can, but I can bring this rook over here. Bishop, rook, pawn. So pawn takes, rook takes knight, bishop attacks my queen. Okay, queen, rook, king. Okay, we sack the queen, move the king, and we slide the rook over. Only knight move, because they've got no bishops. Let's say, once the pieces come off the board, they've got far less moves. But they are attacking my king. Okay, but I have a pawn move and a rook move. Okay, so I've got, what, pawn, king, rook. They get a rook move. I assume they take my queen. Yeah. I only get a king move. Move the king into the corner. They get another rook move. I assume they take my rook, right? Now I need a pawn move. No moves available. Knight and king. This is getting very bad. Knight moves. King moves away. Gotta go into the corner. You gotta keep the king safe. If I get 3 bishop moves, it's over though. Oh, I get a knight move. I get a pawn move, which would be taking the rook, and I get a king move. Gotta come closer. Pawn move, which I assume is takes. Knight move, comes back, attacks the bishop, and pawn move, what takes here? Okay, come on. King, rook, pawn. Okay, so I think we want to defend our bishop. We want to bring this rook to the center, and then we'll move our king back into the corner. Knight and king. King move. Okay, pawn move, which is taking this. Knight move over here. And a rook move, taking this. King move only for them. We roll again. Rook, pawn, bishop. Okay. We line the bishop up over here. I think we push this pawn, and we put our rook on the file. Rook, king, king. Oh my gosh, king, king takes the thing. And rook, over where? Threatening what would be back rank mate, but not necessarily. Knight, pawn, pawn. Well, knight and pawn. Okay, so we give the king luft. Not that it matters, because if he gets 2 rooks, we lose. Let's go here. He gets pawn, rook, king. So we need a king move. Man, we can't defend everything. King move. We get only a knight move. If he gets a rook move, now we lose. He doesn't get a rook move. We get a knight move, we win again! Oh my gosh. We're gonna decline that. I saw I got an achievement, so let's go to my profile. Achievements. Nightmare's End. Capture the king with a knight. Okay. Oh, and then we got Rook's Rampage. So you get... It's similar to just.com, where you get all these things. First taste, getting started. You unlock the things. Statistics, 2 games played, 2 wins. Registered 12th of December 2025. Rating 1522.5. And that's in the one-time thing. I don't know what double up is. So let's go to the thing. We're going to create a game, and let's call it ×2. I think we'll keep the betted one. I don't know what the bet means. And we'll keep it at 3+3 to keep you guys engaged and entertained. So let's see if anyone takes us up on that. Man, Chess Horses put out like a whole lot of stuff. Oh, bet. We put 1 coin up. That's probably why. This guy's betting lots of coins. Interesting. Interesting. There are games to watch. Quick. Top. Oh, this seems very fascinating indeed. What can the coins get you, though, is my question. Donation, selling support, legal, log out, gift shop. Oh, hang on, you can buy stuff. You can buy stuff using coins. You need, like, several thousand coins, but that's really cool. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. Good to note. Just checking the lobby. We've still got a game there. Maybe we take this guy up on his. Can I not accept his game? Create game. What did he have? Like... Oh, hang on. We're connecting to servers. Ah, got a game. Roll. No moves available. They get dull night moves. Interesting. Interesting stuff. double knight move. So there, probably. Or actually, there. And we'll bring the other knight out as well. Okay, we go here. 2 pawn moves. D4, E4, and a knight move will be here. Knight, knight, bishop. Knight, knight, no, bishop moves. I would expect when knight takes and knight way. Because there's nowhere for this knight to threaten the king. You want to have as many threats as possible on the king. As soon as possible. That's what I'm understanding. What do we get here? King, king, king. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just going to run up the board and take this knight real quick. If they get 2 pawn moves, I'm done. They get a knight move. Takes here. Okay, we roll. We get a queen move. A knight move. And a bishop move. 2 pawn moves and I'm dead. Rook move. Yes. Okay. Let's see if we can get our king back down the board. Bishop move. Queen move. King move. Okay. King move is coming back this way. The bishop move. Do we run the risk? Do we just sack it? Do we also sack the queen and hope they don't get a king move? We can. Let's just go for it. Queen sacrifice. And then the bishop. Bishop over here. 2 queen moves is devastating. They get a king move and they get 2 bishop moves, so they're gonna take all our stuff. 1 more bishop move. Okay, roll again. Rook, king, king. Rook, king, king. Queen, rook, king. So you can probably move your rook out the way and tuck your king away. There's a lot of king moves that get made. Rook over there. King move. Queen move. Okay. 2 rook moves. Oh my gosh. 1, 2. And a bishop move. It's actually made. In a normal game, it's made. Rook, pawn, pawn. So that's the rook move, and then he's got numerous pawn moves. I would have just blocked the bishop so that this is not a threat. But maybe he's gonna do that. And then the rook move. But I get a rook move and I win. And we offer a rematch. And we get it, but I get white again. I don't know why I got white again. D4 again and 2 king moves. 1, 2. Knight, king, king. Knight, king doesn't have any moves. We get queen, queen. Queen, queen, and pawn. Knight, rook, king. So rook can slide there, knight can take, but there's nothing. If I get 2 queen moves, I win. I get bishop, and I get knight. Bishop, knight, rook. If they get a knight, I'm so upset. Pawn, rook, bishop. Okay. Let me guess. This is the bishop move. Yeah. Knight. Knight, pawn, queen. Okay, so pawn takes knight. We're gonna go queen to take this and the knight over here. If they get a rook move, I'm upset. They get a queen move, a knight move, and a bishop move. But they won't be able to move the bishop. Now they get a queen move. Okay, looking to trade queens. Probably not a great idea because I get a queen move, I get a pawn move, and I get a bishop move. Now I'm also threatening the king. They do get back with the rook, and the knight also has a move. No, your rook went the wrong way. Because now if I get a queen move, it's all over. I don't. Rook, pawn, king. Not ideal. So pawn, king, rook. I'm still threatening mate, by the way. Still threatening mate. they've got a roll. They haven't rolled yet, which I think is interesting. I don't know why they're taking so long. It's actually a little bit upsetting. Guy just bailed? Man, this is disappointing for a video. He doesn't know I'm recording, obviously, but this is disappointing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of dice chess? I probably should have talked about it more, but we'll talk about it now a little bit, and then, I don't know, I might edit the video a little bit. My editing skills are not great, as you well know, but we're gonna see. So it's interesting. So you do bet some coins, and then you play. You get 50 coins to start off with. It's really fun, and you've got to be creative. It's a really fun variant, I think, and the website's pretty nice as well, not gonna lie. I just realized if he gets 2 knight moves, he can go here, which is very disappointing. But it doesn't look like he's here, it looks like he's checked out. Alright, yeah, down to 20 seconds, we'll let these 20 seconds expire, and then it will be that. Oh, you can see the history as well. This is an interesting notation I just realized here on the side. Where you've got, like, I played d4, king d2, king e1, he played knight c6, and nothing. Really fascinating stuff. Okay, I win, plus 0.91 coins. Okay, let's go have a look at the website again. So we've seen the lobby, where there's the games, there's quick, and then there's the top, all the top sections by rating. You can play with a bot, so let's just look at what the bots look like. Okay, so you pick the difficulty, you pick your color, you pick the time control, and then you play. You can set the initial position or the initial dies as well if you want. To practice, you can go into your profile where you've got your history of games. You can see there the 4 games that I played, 100% win rate, when I registered, all that sort of good stuff. Friends, obviously, it's like any other social website. You've got requests, my requests, etc., etc. Tournaments, there will be tournaments that you can go in. There is a buy-in of X amount of coins, starting at various times throughout the day. Always got tournaments on, it seems. Really, really cool stuff there. You can check out past tournaments and so on and so forth. Gift shop, we've already looked at all products, bestsellers, DC label, and new. So this is the dice chess stuff specifically. You can get silver cup, a hoodie, some shirts, and some cool stuff there. There's some new stuff. Very interesting that they've got phones and watches and all sorts of different stuff. It does require diamonds, and I don't know how you earn diamonds. Okay, so coins, I earned coins like that. Diamonds, I didn't get any welcome as a bonus with 0 diamonds. And transactions, so you might have to buy diamonds effectively. I don't know how they're earned just yet. Let's see if you and I can work it out together. In terms of streamers, there's Nemo, there's GM Toms, there's Katana Chess, Artem Liam, Maxim Ormanov, Marina Chess. Most of us would recognize, aka Nemsko, Nemo. We know her quite a bit. We know of her if you're in and around the chess world. News, we've already covered. Promotions, learn how to earn diamonds. Diamonds can be earned by ranking in the top 200 leaderboard and by playing tournaments, etc., etc. So the more you play, the more you earn, kind of stuff. There's the rules if you want to go over. There's the tournament rules, and there's the general rules. And then finally, there's donations. If you would like to donate to somebody or to something, you donate it of your own, I assume to the website or something like that. Settings, it's settings like most websites have. The support, the legal, and the logout. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think of dice chess. Do you think it's a fun variant? Do you think you will play it? And what do you think of this? I mean, it's a really nice website to use. It's really simple. Look, it's not a full-on chess analysis. It's not a chess.com. It's not Elite Chess. It's something different. It's something fun. And I think it's super interesting to play. I've had a lot of fun. I don't know if you've had fun. Maybe you've got to go play it yourself and give it a try. Have you seen it on the socials? Let me know what you think.